Welcome to yoga. My name is Dr. Marie Collier, and I am an epileptologist in Grand Junction, Colorado, and I am incredibly excited to share with you a yoga practice as part of the Walk to End Epilepsy's annual fundraiser. And we are going to do a virtual yoga session today. We're going to do a gentle vinyasa flow. And I'm so excited to get to share this practice with you, and I hope that you enjoy it as well. All right, let's start in child's pose. Set your intention for the practice. Take a deep breath in, and deep breath out. Again, breathe in, and breathe out. Continue to breathe. There will be times when I come up so that I can talk to you, but I want you to stay in the pose, okay? So continue to breathe. Breathe in. And breathe out. Exhale. This is an opportunity to let go of any stress, to find yourself on the mat, to dedicate yourself to this moment, this opportunity to practice yoga, and to enjoy this opportunity to share in the community, to celebrate everyone coming together for a good cause. One more time. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is the first downward facing dog for a lot of people today. So why don't you go ahead and do some organic movements and pedal it out. One leg and then the other. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Come down to tabletop and take your right arm up into the air. Take a deep breath in and put it under your left arm for a nice shoulder stretch. And breathe. Anyone else need that as much as I did? Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Raise your arm back up in the air and set it down. Raise your left arm up in the air and thread it through under your right arm. And take a nice shoulder stretch here. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Bring your arm up and set it down. And then let's take some organic movements here in tabletop. We're going to do cat-cow movements. So exhale, arch your back into cat. And inhale into cow, kind of sway back. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. And I always get that backwards. You can inhale or exhale whichever way you want. I always like to inhale coming up into cow and then exhale on cat. All right. So now take your right arm and extend it out. This is going to be some balance. Take your left foot back. Flex your toes. Point them to the floor. And then take your left foot and put it over to the right. You can put your right arm back down. And look back at your left toe. And take a couple of breaths here and maybe roll your ankle a little bit. That should feel good. And then come back up to center. And again, balance here. Take a deep breath in. And set them both down. Good. Deep breath in. Let it out. Left arm out. Right foot back. Flex your toes. Point your big toe to the floor. Set your left hand down. Put your right foot over your left. And look back at your right toe. And again, just kind of do some rotating movements there. Back and forth. Nice organic stretch. And breathe. Come back to center. Left arm out. Right foot back. Nice balance. And set them both down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Back to child's pose. Breathe in. Inhale, exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step forward to the top of your mat. Ragdoll. So you'll cradle your elbows in your hands. And then here again, if you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Kind of just sway back and forth here and get a nice stretch in your back. Let your head hang down and breathe and release. That should feel good. It does for me. I needed that. All right, go ahead and rise up. Mountain pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Hands to heart center. Samasthiti. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Extended mountain. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, breathe in. Exhale, step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale. Step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more sun A. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Ujjayi. Breathe out. And one more time, breathe in. Exhale, step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Fierce pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot flies. Step it through. Warrior 1. Inhale up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot flies. Step it through. Warrior 1. Inhale up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot flies. Step it through. Warrior 1. Inhale. Vinyasa chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot flies. Step it through. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Take some nice long cleansing breaths here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Ah. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Breathe. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Ah. Step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up. Chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. One more sun beat. Vinyasa chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right foot up in the air and step it through. Warrior one. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot high. Step it through. Warrior one. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Oops, excuse me. I got ahead of myself. Where do we go when our brains get ahead of our bodies? All right, take a deep breath in for me. Deep breath out. I started thinking about the next thing I had to do. Again, breathe in instead of speaking to what's here. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your right foot up. Bend your knee. And if split dog is in your practice, flip your dog. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, come back. Side plank, right hand down, left hand up. You can take your foot up in the air. Breathe in. And breathe out. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And let it out. Left foot flies. Bend your knee. And flip your dog. You can do a lion's breath here. Deep breath in. And come back. Side plank on the left. Left hand down. Right hand up. Deep breath in. And let it out. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, big deep breath in. And deep breath out. Okay. Take your right foot forward. Come up for crescent lunge. High crescent, hands up in the air. Deep breath in. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Again, breathe in. Exhale and twist to the right. Revolved crescent. And if you're, I'm trying to look at the camera. Hard for me to think. So you can open your arms to fly. And come back to center. Warrior two. And then come tip it forward into extended side angle. Take a deep breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your left foot high. Step it through for crescent. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, hands to heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left. Open your arms to fly if it's calling to you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands to heart center. Come back to center. Warrior two. Breathe in. Extended side angle. And chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, step or jump forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Twist to the right. And again, you can fly if that's calling to you. Come back to center. Deep breath in. Spread your legs, hip distance apart. Use fingers, grab your toes. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Look forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend forward. Good. Come back to the center, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. Open your arms to fly. Back to center. Palms to toes, forward fold. Deep breath in. And fold forward. Gorilla pose. Does that feel good or what? Deep breath in. Come back to center. Come back to Utkatasana, chair pose. And then we'll do eagle. Right arm under, left arm over, right leg over. Equanimity. Breathe in. Exhale and switch. Left arm under, left leg over, eagle left side. And switch. Right arm under, right leg over, eagle. And switch. Left arm under, left leg over, eagle. Breathe. Excellent. Let it out. Standing leg raise. Take your right leg up. You can extend your right foot out if you want, or keep it bent. Turn it to the right. Put your left thumb left. Look over the left thumb. Take a deep breath in. Come back to center. Extend your right leg out. And then swing it back to fly. Airplane. For the advanced practice, take the corners of your lips and raise them up. Excellent. All right, bring your hands to heart center. If you want to block, you can set it down. You peel open for half moon. And breathe. And come back to center. Forward fold. Breath. Rise up and catch your left leg. Again, if this is calling to you, you can extend your foot out into the side or keep your leg bent for a variation. It's up to you. This is your practice. Look over to the right. If you fall out, don't worry. That's why we call it practicing yoga. All right, come back to center. Extend your left leg out. Swing it back. And don't forget the advanced practice. Stretch yourself out and fly. This is the only flying that we're doing without masks these days. Bring your hands back to heart center. Breathe in, and then you can put your mat block back down if you like to, and then peel open for half moon. That feels good. All right, come back to center and fold forward. Rise up again. This time for dancer's pose. Left arm up. Your right hand is going to catch your right foot and extend it back. This is a standing bow pose in dancer pose. Come back to center. Right arm up. Left hand catches your foot and extend it back. Dancer pose. All right, come back. Remember to breathe. Tree pose. So you can take your right foot, put it on your right ankle, your right calf, or your inner thigh. Do not put it on your knee joint, please. It's a very delicate joint. And breathe here. Take another deep breath in. You can take your arms up in the air and have a swinging tree like the aspen behind me. swaying in the wind. Point your hands up, or you can come into Anjali Mudra, whatever's calling to you. This is equanimity, mental calmness, composure, and evenness of temper, especially in a difficult situation. Let go. Left side tree pose. Again, left foot on your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh, whatever's calling to you. Again, whatever mudra is calling to you. Hands up in the air. For this one, the advanced practice not only calls for the smile, but you can also close your eyes and see where you are. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And all right. Breathe in. Arms up into the air. Mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right foot, step it through for warrior one. Warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Tip it forward like a teapot. And this is triangle pose. Excellent. Feel that stretch. You can use a block for this if it's calling to you. Sometimes you can actually get more of a stretch with a block. And take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Come up. Side facing wide legged forward fold. Take your arms out to the sides. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. And breathe in. Breathe out. Take your right arm up in the air. And take it over and grab your left ankle and take your left arm up in the air for a nice twist. Anybody else need this today? Raise your hand. All right. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to center. Left arm up in the air. Take it over and grab your right ankle. Right arm up in the air. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again. Breathe in. And breathe out. Back to center. Take a deep breath. Exhale and rise up. Front facing namaste, forward fold. You bring your left foot in just a titch. You can put your hands on your hips. You can clasp them behind your back. Or you can go into a reverse Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Take your left hand down and you can put it on a block. Raise your right arm up in the air for twisting triangle. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, breathe in. And step your left foot forward for warrior one. Warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Tip forward into triangle pose. Pretend like you're between two panes of glass. And you're just straight up and down. Your fingers are pointed to the sky on the right hand. Your fingers are pointed to the floor on the left hand. Feel that stretch. Take a deep breath in. Come up into side facing wide legged forward fold. This time, let's clasp our hands behind our back and take a deep breath in. And fold forward. Get a good rinse in your shoulders. Woo! That feels awesome for me. I hope it does for you too. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yoga's fun. And come back up. All right. Catch your hips. Come forward. I hope you guys are having fun. All right. Bring your right foot in a little bit. Front facing namaste, forward fold. Again, hands on your hips, whatever's calling to you. And then take a deep breath in and fold forward. Again, breathe and let it out. And then put your right hand down again. If you have a block, you can go a twisting triangle. Oh, that feels good. And then come back to center. And Vinyasa Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! All right. Take another deep breath in. And then roll like a nice, slow roll into high plank. Come into low plank. Come back into high plank. Come back into low plank. And then slowly lower yourself to the floor for locust pose. All right, so you can either put your hands at your side or clasp them behind your back. And I'm trying to think if you can see me better if I were face sideways, but we'll just do this for now. So go ahead and raise yourself up into locust. So your feet are off the floor. You're basically relaxing on your stomach. Not relaxing, but you know what I mean. And take a deep breath in and let it out. It's really hard to do this and teach it. All right, one more time. Deep breath in, come up, locust pose, and release. Breathe in. You can put your right cheek on the mat and swish your legs like windshield wipers. That feels good. Kind of relaxes the back muscles a little bit. All right, come back to center. This time we're going to do bow pose, my favorite, Dhanurasana. Here we go. Bow pose. All right. You can do a lion's breath here. Just breathe. And release. Okay, left cheek to the mat and swish your legs. Swish. One more time, Dhanurasana bow because it's awesome. All right. And then breathe. Lion's breath. Good. And release. Camel pose. And I am going to do camel with me facing the side. So what you'll want to do, all right, is come up into a seated position, hands on the hips. You can either have your toes planted flat or hook them. You can put them there and then take a deep breath in. I personally like to have my feet flat and lay back. All right, deep breath in and deep breath out. Again, deep breath in and deep breath out. Come on. One more time, because heart openers are good for us. Be gentle with your neck when you do this. So slowly roll back. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Oh, and then come back up. Excellent. So go ahead and let's lay down for stability. Actually, you guys want to do bridge? Let's do bridge. We'll do bridge and wheel. We'll do a couple of this. But I think it's good for us. All right, here we go. So bridge pose. You can see me. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and raise your hips up in the air for bridge. You can clasp your hands underneath your back like this and release. So for those of you that wheel is calling you, you get into wheel. For those of you that bridge is where you want to go, that's what your body needs today, go into bridge again. So everybody who is in wheel, get into wheel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come into wheel. And breathe in. And breathe out. And release. Let's do that again because it's so good. Either bridge or wheel. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, wheel pose. Oh, that feels so good. Breathe in and breathe out. Release. Supta Baddha Konasana. Supta Baddha what? You can, it's called butterfly pose. So you put your feet together, hand on your heart and hand on your stomach. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. I feel like this aspen is breathing with me every time I say breathe in. The aspen blows another breath of fresh air in, fresh Colorado air. All right. Stability. So let's raise your feet up in the air. 60-30 lift. You can grab a piece of your mat if you would like. I like to do it because it makes me feel like I'm doing something. You can just put your hands flat if you would like. Flex your toes. Make yourself like a nice L shape, and then lower to 30. Deep breath in. Lower 30. Deep breath in. Hover 6 inches. And back up. And I don't have a protractor if it's not exactly 30, you know. All right. Deep breath in, hover 30. Hover 30, deep breath in. And 6 inches. And back up. Okay, now we're going to do scissor legs. So hands clasped, cradling your head. Lower your left foot down. Right foot in the air. And take your left elbow to your right knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Back up. And take a deep breath in and let it out. Bend your knees for bicycle. All right. So hands behind your head again. Extend your left leg out. Left elbow to right knee. We're going to do 20 of these. You ready? And go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. And rock back and forth. Breathe in and rock. That should feel good. Breathe in and rock. Breathe in and rock. Boat pose, arms up. High boat and low boat. High boat and low boat. One more time. High boat and low boat. Good. All right. One more time. Roll yourself into a downward facing dog. Take your right foot into the air. Step it through for half pigeon. I'm going to talk during this a little bit, not much, so don't really watch me, just kind of get into your pigeon. You can start by putting your feet up in the air and then lower them down, straightening the ankle. Take a deep breath in as you sit up, and then roll forward into half pigeon. We're going to be here for a moment, so take some deep breaths. Do not fidget. This is a pose that is uncomfortable because we store a lot of stress in our hips. We sit a lot. Our hips are huge joints. We put a lot of strain on them. So this is an opportunity to give your hips some love and to thank them for all they do and to allow them to release some of the stress that they've been carrying. So take a deep breath in and exhale and release down, and just stay in this pose for a moment, please. All right, come up, deep breath. Take your left leg back and swing it around. You can cradle it if you like and say thank you, leg, for all that you do for me. And then flip over your right knee. for double pigeon. Take a deep breath in and fold forward. Again, just kind of stretch your arms out, take a deep breath in and forward. All right, bring your left leg back. Get into a downward facing dog. You can counter stretch. Take your right foot up and put it down. Left foot up in the air. And then bring it forward for half pigeon on the left. Got to balance out. So some people like to have their legs straight here. Some people curve it in. Different disciplines say different things. I think Iyengar has it in. Whatever is comfortable for you, whatever will get you into the integrity of the pose. So you can stretch up, take a deep breath in, and fold forward. And again, we're going to be here for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Take your right foot, bring it around. Again, say thank you, leg, for all that you do for me. Carrying us around in this world, and usually not complaining about it. All right, take a deep breath in, rise up, and fold forward. Put your hands flat, raise up, breathe in, and fold forward. Come up, single seated leg extension. So take your left foot out, your right foot on the inside of your thigh. Then take a deep breath in and fold forward. Switch. Come around to the left leg on the inside here. Raise yourself up and fold forward. Come up just a titch and then come forward. That feels good. Breathe in, come up. Double leg extension here. So you can take your sit bones and sit on those. All right, flex your toes, raise your arms up in the air, breathe in, and fold forward. You can take a deep breath in, sit up, and fold forward. Okay, come up, fish pose. Be gentle with your neck when you're doing heart openers. The heart openers are good for you. So you can extend your toes back and open up your chest and gently put your head back. And you can do a lion's breath if you like. And then come into a reverse tabletop. You can either extend your legs out for that or bend your knees. That feels good on your shoulders. All right, release. Okay, so I am about to show you the world's best yoga pose. You saw it right here, right now at the Epilepsy Foundation of Colorado's Walk to End Epilepsy, the yoga pose to end all yoga poses, besides Shavasana. Ta-da! Legs up the wall. So if you don't have a wall, you can just put your legs up in the air. This is a pose that can calm you down. It can put you out of a state of fight or flight because you're basically telling your body, hey, chill out. Your bum is in the air. You're exposing your vital organs. You must not be needing to run from a saber-toothed tiger right now. This pose is available to almost everyone. And you can do it anytime, you know, unless you're wearing a skirt and you're like on the subway or something, like don't do it then. But you can do it just about any time. But legs up the wall. This is as far as you have to take it if you want to. If shoulder stand is in your practice, come into shoulder stand. Take a deep breath in. And flex your toes. And then slowly lower into cloud pose. Death man's pose, don't do what I just did. Don't turn the neck while you're in this pose. And release. All right. So we're going to do supine twist. So take your arms out to the side and across. Then bring your right knee in. Clasp your knee in your hands. Take your right knee to the left, your right arm to the right, and gently, gently look to the right hand side. Woo, yeah. Oh, I just felt that crack. That was good. Someone once said, you don't need yoga, and I disagree. Switch sides. Take your hands and clasp them over your left knee. You can flex your foot or point it, whatever's calling you, really. This is your practice. Take your left knee over to the right side. Look over to the left. Oh, yeah. And supine twist. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Back to center. Supta Baddha what? Supta Baddha Konasana. Hand on your heart and on your tummy. Butterfly pose. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Go ahead and stretch your legs out. Any final movements that you need to do. Relax your arms out for Shavasana. Breathe in. And breathe out. I commend you all for making it to the end of our Epilepsy Foundation of Colorado's Walk to End Epilepsy yoga session. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I truly hope that you got as much out of it as I did. And take this opportunity to reward yourself with truly the most important pose of the practice. Start to wiggle the little things first. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let your eyeballs kind of roll in the back of your head. Take some breaths. Roll over to the right side. Hands to heart center, and then slowly push yourself up into a seated position. And take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. The light in me honors and cherishes the light in you. Hands to forehead center. Deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for the honor and the opportunity of sharing my yoga practice with you this morning. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoy the rest of the Epilepsy Foundation of Colorado's Walk to End Epilepsy. That's a cut, Kyle.